and welcome back to my channel. So it's been about 2 months since we moved in, and we have been kind of getting back to our normal lives a little bit. We've been enjoying sleeping in, we've been enjoying going on our regular morning walks with the city, and we've been enjoying cooking, and we've been enjoying, a lot of the jazz festivals and having friends over. So we've been kind of back to normal, I guess. And after having lived without such normal daily routines for the past about 3 months, I am really realizing how delicious these kind of daily chores and everything is. But of course, even if we are now kind of settling in, we still have a lot left to do. We're still best friends with our drill and a lot of the tools that are very important in creating this home.
Sweetie. Now that we have finished the major decorations of the house, such as like big furnitures and making the closet and everything, it was time for the small details, which I think are actually more important than the big furnitures and everything to make a cozy home. So this is our mirror from Udik, and it's just really big, and I love that it adds extra dimensions to this area, so this area feels really big. And I love that I can just check myself before I go outside, and I love how I can see my shoes. I'm very glad that I opened my shoe storage so that we can see everything. The wood is really thick and rich. I just love the simplicity of it. Sorry. There's actually a lot of areas outside of the house that we still have a lot of work to do. But it's something that we didn't want to rush. We just really wanted to settle in the house and enjoy. And we wanted to kind of let it sit and see how we wanted to decorate the outside. But Che did a head start on this tiles. This outside balcony area has been one of my most highly anticipated areas of the house. I really am looking forward to spending more time here, such as having tea here and enjoying the sunset, which I haven't been able to do yet, but we'll get there. And I think that's one of the reasons why Che kind of decided to focus on this area rather than all the other areas, because we honestly have a lot more to do. 수리. 수리. 언니 화장실에 있는데만. 수리. Ever since we decided to come to Dongyang, Che has been kind of like self-promising and promising me that he would make my dark room. I'm always used to using, like temporary dark rooms in my bathroom or in the kitchen or in the laundry room, so I was okay with not having a dark room, but I think Che wanted to give me something in return for me coming down to Dongyang with him, which was actually really of my own choice. So he didn't really owe me anything, but I think it was just out of his love that he really wanted to give me a good dark room. So whenever he's been going around in Tomyong and looking for a new home, whenever he found something, he would just keep on sending me pictures and say, isn't this perfect for a darkroom? And so when we came here even, he would pick out like the biggest room for my darkroom. I love processing film and I love printing. I love the whole process, but for me, a darkroom, if it's too big, I'm a little bit hesitant in staying too long. I've had that experience, so I actually prefer it to be small and cozy. And a darkroom needs to have water and it has to block light, but it still has to have ventilation. So there's quite a lot of things to consider if you're making an actual darkroom. And then there was this bathroom that was behind what used to be a kitchen, what is now our pantry. And it was just perfect. It was slanted, so it wasn't good for anything else. But for a darkroom, that was perfect. So we picked out that room and started working on it. So I don't really know if you guys remember this, but there's this structure that Che and Mr. Na had made for me for my darkroom. And it's now finally time to let it shine. So this Baekju sink is one of my favorite wash basins that I've ever owned, and it's made of enamel and it's really cute. I didn't know that Baekju sink had any other kind of materials, and it turns out that they have like a lot of variations of sinks and wash basins, and this one is really actually one of their most vintage kind of designs. Now, this darkroom is not as big as I thought it would be, but I could not let this wash basin go to waste. So this is me trying to figure out how to fit everything in without having to break anything apart. Long story short, things did turn out fine, and now we have this beautiful wash basin sink, and this is a piece of wood that Che cut out so that he could make a shelf in between. And now I was really looking forward to introducing you guys to this shelf. This shelf is from MMK. I have introduced you guys to this brand before. And this is the perfect color for my darkroom because black and white is obviously what kind of theme I was going for in this darkroom, because you know I always develop and print black and white film. But then again, there's this red detail in this shelf that I really absolutely loved and thought was perfect for my darkroom because of the safe light, which is also red. So for me, when I'm thinking about a darkroom, I'm thinking about black and white and red. And there was this shelf from MMK, which was just perfect, especially the shape as well. The design is really simple and it's made of steel, which kind of reminds me of the steel tank that I developed my film in. So it was really just, everything just went perfectly. Sorry. And much room left for anything else. I can't believe that initially I had wanted to put a sofa in here. And so it was now about how to make a table that won't really get in the way of me getting out my files. And then we kind of thought about a triangular corner table. I mean, I've never owned one of that, and we don't have any one of those at home, but I thought it was a very cute little detail to this tiny room, and it actually reminded me of one of those little tables that I used to have in the kindergarten that I went to in Paris, and this is just kind of like a very small kids table-ish size. This is also meaningful because it's made of all recycled wood, such as this board that is the triangle shape, comes from a table that we used to own, and the little legs are from a lot of different woods that we use for a lot of different things. Oh my gosh, perfect. 대박, 너무 귀여워. 엄청 병청하고 귀가 열리셨어. 진짜 다르다. 오, 완전. 들어가자. 저 들어가는 거 같다. 어구, 이렇게 완벽하다니. 대박. 컴퓨터 잡아. 수리. 찾아왔어 언니 작업실에? 아 예쁘.
하이롱 하이롱 뽀삐.
언니 오빠 여기서 뭐하나? 들어오고 싶은데 너무 좁아. 우리 이게 밖에서 뭐하고 있었어? 우리 계속 해줘. 오빠 목소리 들리면서
하이롱.
어머머 그 침입하셨어. 청소기 됐어.
하이롱.
어떻게 하나? 뒷걸음질 쳐 계속. 소리. 완전 좋아.
될까?
완벽해. I love it. It's wonderful. 엄청 마음에 들어. 소리. So Che and I are both kind of very open to finding things on the street and bringing them home. While we're walking city, we've discovered quite a lot of treasures, even in Seoul, and we've been bringing them home. But when we were moving out of our home in Seoul, we realized that most of the things that we picked up on the street we kind of threw away. So we vowed to each other that we would never pick up anything else from the streets again. But we saw, while we were coming back home from one of our hardware shop runs, we found this shelf on the street. Well, Che found it at the corner of his eye, and then I saw it, and then we decided to bring it home because
Our pantry was really cute and nice, but we just had a lot of stuff in there. And because there wasn't enough storage, things kind of kept falling out into our alley. And we would see stuff just hanging around under our beautiful arch, and I really did not want to see that anymore. So we decided to give it a space, and Chair did his magic and sanded down the whole thing.
Some people might say that we can cover the arch with some kind of beautiful cloth to hide the stuff, but I don't know why, but I just don't like covering things with cloth and textiles. I just feel like it's a very temporary fix and something that I think I will get tired of easily. So I prefer to just get things out in the open in a very unique way. Suri.
So when I'm choosing objects to bring home, I think I try to look for something that is kind of out of the ordinary. So even if it's just a stool, I would like it if it adds a little spice to my daily routine. So it'll be something that you would just pass by and then, oh, that has 3 different shapes of legs, you know, something like that, like a little story. So that's how I came across ordinary things. I was looking online and then I came across this stool and it had 3 different legs and it was called 할머니, and I really liked the storytelling and everything, and I realized that it was a very small, a very new up-and-coming brand, and you know, I can't let go of introducing you guys to very unique brands that not many people know about. So I wrote them a proposal, and here it is.
So the stool that I picked out is called 할머니, and the story behind it is that this is a stool that an old grandma used for a really long time, and as each legs fell apart, she would fix it by using, maybe upcycling even, legs from other furniture, and I kind of really like the storytelling of it. With our 2UC table right in the middle of our kitchen where Chair and I sometimes have brunch. It's very perfect for like a very easy meal. And it goes really well with our plant in our bathroom, so there's a lot of different uses for this 할머니 stool.
So, I know that I look very casual right now, but I have a very important announcement to make, which is the fact that our 집들이 is coming soon. I know you guys have been waiting for it for a really long time, and I know that it should have been up by now. I mean, we have been settled down and living in this home for the past few weeks. But the thing is that I really wanted to experience living in this house more, and then kind of think about what I want to show you and how I want to present it to you daily, which is what I've been doing the past few weeks. So I still haven't filmed it yet, but I'm going to be filming it this week, and I think I'm going to be posting it for our next video. I'm very nervous because it's just that this house is so beautiful and we put so much into it, and there's just so much story to tell that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to capture the whole essence of it. But you guys have seen the whole process, so you kind of guys basically know everything already. So it'll just be about me dressing up and going around the house and showing you guys and giving you guys a tour. And I thought that would be fun if you guys also, or if we had kind of like a dress code. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a dress code. So the dress code for Ireland and 집들이 is anything very cozy that you like in either yellow or green, because I think that's kind of the theme of this house. And it doesn't have to be attire. It could be a drink that you're having, like an orange juice or a lemonade, I guess. Once the video is up, and if you tag me and show yourself watching my video wearing the dress code, then I will randomly select 3 of you guys and send you guys my book. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys have had a very beautiful summer. I feel like in Pyongyang, I can already feel autumn coming. There's small chestnuts on the trees, and some of them are on the ground as well. And I can feel that the breeze is getting much, much cooler than before. And I'm kind of set to let summer go, but I'm at the same time very excited to see how our house performs in the winter. And I can't wait to show you guys some winter dessert cooking sessions. So yeah, that's it for today. And in our next video, I'll be back in very different costumes I've prepared. And I can't wait to see you guys enjoy the video and hear and see what you guys are wearing. So till then.